going to describe myself in 3 words, it'd be outgoing, love getting absolutely mortal, and just absolutely quality crack.
If I had to describe myself in 3 words, it would be confident, cheeky, spontaneous.
How is anyone fitting anything into that 5-minute window?
What's going on outside?
No one's really saying that are they? Like,
getting round it. You didn't fucking look at me.
I got tags!
And welcome back to Talks by the Day Bed with myself, Jack, or Daly, and my co-host, Swaggy P. Welcome back, brother. Been a while.
Welcome back indeed.
Mate, how long has it been?
January 2020 was our last attempt.
Attempt. I don't think are we yet to get through a full season?
No, but we got to at least make it to Casa Amor this year, at least.
No, we'll make it. No, mate. For our listeners who are listening right now, we're making it through the whole of this season. If you don't know what we're talking about, not by the title or the thumbnail or anything, we're talking about Love Island 2021, the UK version. Now, if you can't tell, we are Australian. So, but the Australian Love Island just doesn't have the same feel. The UK do it right, mate, don't they?
Doesn't do it for us.
Doesn't. It just doesn't. Just the UK vibes, the UK accent. It's just good stuff.
I mean, really, it's not like we didn't give it a crack. We gave it a crack twice and didn't like it.
That's true. Do we even how many episodes did we record on the last one? 2?
I don't know. No, we went 4. I think we went 4. We went all the way to 4. So 4 weeks we did it.
Right, weeks. Solid, very solid. But on our podcast, we are hoping to do, what do you think? Weekly. We might even do, maybe 2 days a week. We'll see how we go with time.
Yeah.
Weekly updates after the recoupling episodes. Now and then we might do midweek. Maybe put a predictions out there. It's pretty hard to predict a full week ahead because a lot happens in 1 week at Casa Amor. Like they say, 1 week is equal to 1 month in real life. So
what do we predict in this episode?
We'll
change instantly.
Exactly. Exactly right. We'll leave our predictions to the end of the episode, so be sure to stick around for that. But hopefully this won't be a too big one. So this episode, first episode off the ring, we are going to go through our initial thoughts and vibes, bit of a vibe check of all the contestants. Okay.
Now, but before we actually start, Darren, how good is it to have it back?
Oh, mate, literally.
How good is it?
Sitting here with the missus watching it, I was like, I forgot how much I missed this. I just forgot. It's just the vibes, dude. The intro song, the doom 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 doom. I was like getting into it. I was like, yes, this is what I needed.
It was definitely missed in the past 18 months or so. So welcome back.
Welcome back.
Indeed.
Beautiful. Thank you, Love Island, for this.
And what a bunch of contestants.
Literally, I'm actually quite happy with this bunch. Like they all seem to be somewhat nice. We'll go through them individually. There seems to be a couple of controversial ones, which I'm excited to get into. But the overall vibe of the group is quite good. Bit of drama.
Far, so good. Yeah.
It's gonna be great. I love. See, you might hear me throughout this episode go through some people and go, I don't like them. It's not like I don't like them. I'm not getting the good vibes from them. But that doesn't mean that they don't bring good drama, and I enjoy the drama. Because the last UK one, just, I don't know. It didn't bring the same vibes to me. It just was too nice. No one was really...
I was famously one of the only people in our group to not like Molly May, and I thought she was great. But
look at that.
Turns out,
are they still together, mate? I don't remember. Molly May and Tommy, are they?
I think they are. Last time I checked, let me have a look.
That's right. They are. You're right.
So obviously,
your stuff.
We can be wrong. So yeah,
without a doubt. But I'm never wrong, so it's all good. All right, should we get stuck in, mate?
Let's go.
Now, we were gonna do an initial reaction of the YouTube clips, but I think we should just get straight into it because they pretty much do an intro every time anyway. And first off the rank was Liberty. Now, Liberty was the blonde ditzy type one. What are your thoughts on her?
Don't like the name. She's. I mean, it sounds like a fake name, but she's 21 though. She's 21 from Birmingham.
Mm.
Yeah. Look,
I'm really feeling old, dude. Is it just me? These people
no,
are
but
younger than me.
no,
Like, what?
she's the youngest.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
I feel I got old. I just feel old watching this because it used to be, a couple of years ago, my age or a little bit older, and I'm like loving it. But now
Yeah.
I'm like the old fart of the group. Anyway,
It,
yeah.
she's on the mid average. Not nothing too good. Not a big fan, to be honest. Not
See,
really.
initial vibes for me, I was similar, but actually, as the episode went on, I liked her more and more. My initial vibe I've gotten written down here is very ditzy, bit of ditzy,
Yeah.
but seems nice. She's book smart, but doesn't seem to be street smart at all. Like she's saying how she got 6 A's and an A star. Now, obviously in
Yeah.
Australia, we don't really know that, but we watch a lot of UK content on
Yeah.
YouTube, so we know what that means because people go through it. So that's really good, but it just doesn't seem to have the street vibes. I feel like she is someone. She wouldn't understand Australians how they spoke. Like she just wouldn't understand it at all. She just doesn't have the vibes. So I think she's in mid tier. Like I don't really know much about her. She doesn't seem like bitchy or like that type of feel at the moment for me. But she's not like one who's going to really entertain me, in my opinion.
I think she's going to be a safe bet to stick around. She's not
Yeah.
going to be. I don't think she's been memorable. I don't.
Don't think she's what? Sorry.
Memorable.
No. Yeah. At the moment, no. I completely agree with you. I think that's very very true. All right, moving on to the next contestant.
We met Kaz.
Kazza. I want to call her.
Kaz from Essex.
That's
26.
it. There's plenty of people from Essex this episode, isn't there? It's like 3 or 4.
Essex. Yeah.
Essex.
She's all right. I mean, they didn't give a. There was nothing that happened that told me to form any opinion because they didn't give a. There's nothing happening to her, so I was like, oh, there's nothing.
Did you see her intro?
What was the intro?
She's like, I want to get railed.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, I think she's just very out there, but she seems nice. But she just seems like she doesn't care what she says, which I thought I somewhat right.
Yeah, I mean, she's probably the same as Liberty for me. Just that there's nothing
special at the moment.
Nothing memorable, I don't think.
No, and it's not bad. Being not memorable in the first episode is not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing.
Either you're going to be really nice, we're a really big fan, or we're really not going to like you. So being in the middle ground's not that bad.
Yeah.
Okay, next we got Sharon. Now we got a Shannon and we got a Sharon. That's going to be so annoying. I can already tell.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the conversation starts here. All right.
Okay. So, I'm interested in how you feel about her.
Bit of curtain behind the wall kind of thing, breaking the fourth wall kind of thing.
Okay.
With Jack. We talked about this like a couple of days ago, and when Jack showed me the picture of this person, I said, not really. But after watching the episodes, yes, really. I think I like her. She's good.
I'm glad you said that, dude. I thought you were going to go the other way. I thought she was funny. I think she's going to be very strong, opinionated, but in a good way. Like she's going to hold her own.
She's not going
to put up with shit.
She's going to be like Amber, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree. But I actually like her at the beginning. I didn't like Amber for most of the season.
She's good. I think she'll be a one to watch.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's going to be a lot of drama come from her, but I might actually be backing her. So yeah. I think I like her as well. I thought you may have gone the other way with that one, but that's interesting.
No, I like her. I thought you would have gone the other way. So
well, there you go. All right, next we got Faye.
Probably my worst one.
Oh, thank you, mate. Look at us. We're in sync today. I tell you what.
Yeah, so we didn't talk about our first impressions at all beforehand. By the way, we jump on the call and then just.
That's it. Yeah. This is literally a raw reaction. We haven't gone through anything. We've just sat down, got a couple of notes together throughout the episode, and this is our initial thoughts straight off the gun. Like I watched the
So-
episode, just finished it probably about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, I finished it about an hour ago, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, not a fan. Seems a bit full of herself.
Oh, true. Oh, the first how people kept picking her, and she's just like, she seems so like bitchy. I said initial
and-
bitchy vibes. I just had those vibes from her, just even from the initial video with her stalker eyes.
Yeah.
Like,
And-
looks like she's had Botox and she can't fucking close her eyes properly, and gives me the shivers.
I don't get the attraction. Me personally, I don't get it.
I don't get it either, but this is what I thought. I think that she had. I wrote this down later. I think it's the Amy situation all over again, where people seem to be attracted to her at the very beginning, but in real fact, she's probably the least attractive there when all the makeup's off and the personality shows.
So
Like,
I didn't
everyone's
like Amy.
initially attracted to her, and then as the
Yeah.
time goes on, if you haven't seen the previous seasons, Amy was quite similar. She had those, initial looks. You either really think she's attractive or not at all. Richie or Swaggy P disagreed with me on that when we went through it the first time. I found her attractive. You thought she was the least attractive, and I came around to that within probably a week. So I think it's similar to her with the contestants. She got picked 3 times.
Yep.
Like, goodness gracious.
And she's the oldest as well. She's 26.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Her vibes are
Don't
all
like her.
off. I don't like her. Every time she spoke, it was really talking up herself.
Mhm,
Yeah, not a
mhm.
fan. I don't.
Yeah.
I feel like she's going to have stands, but
Nah,
I think she's
don't
going to be. But the thing is, in saying that again, she's going to be the one that probably holds the most amount of power, gossip, drama. I think it's going to come from her mostly with the guys, especially.
She'll be a big player.
That's
Big
it.
player.
It's going to be somewhere where the guys, I think most of them won't get along with her very well. So,
Mhm.
but we
Yeah.
can't really see much in the first episodes a bit from the other guys' reaction to her. And
Yeah.
last but not least, in the females, we've got Shannon.
Oh, mate. Probably my favorite contestant
Now let's just get some back the context to this.
my favorite contestant of all time, I'd say.
Now, before the episode even launched and the photos came out, I had about 3 people message me the same thing. With everyone's like, "Oh my god, I'm just going to watch the show for Shannon." You included.
Yeah.
You went, "Shannon, oh my god." So I feel like, I don't know why none of the guys picked her, which is
Yeah.
strange to me. But maybe she's someone like, goes under the radar at the beginning and then everyone's like, "Oh damn, she's actually, all right."
Yeah.
But I've
No,
written down, she's 22, dude.
Yeah, she's trying
She
to
does
do,
not look 22. I think she looks older than that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But she's
Yeah.
nice. She's probably my initial reaction is she's probably the nicest person, or maybe like tied with the nicest, but more like down to earth. You can have a good chat to, and she doesn't really care.
Yeah. Maybe the nicest female. Yeah.
Yeah, nicest female.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
You know we know who the nicest male is. It's
Oh,
coming.
without a doubt. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're synced today. I'll tell you what, we're in. All right. Speaking about the males, we're gonna just go straight across to them.
Oh no,
First-
I think we just left off Shannon too easy. I think she's good, and she'll be a big player coming up. I think she'll be the
Right.
most important one in
Right.
the upcoming season. Wait for the predictions.
Well, I've got some things to talk about her for later, so
Okay.
we'll let it slide for now.
Yeah,
First guy was Jake. Now, what was he? What did he do again?
He's a plumbing engineer,
Oh, that's right,
water engineer, something
water
like that.
engineer. The first person that I can remember that had someone step forward on being number one off the cab off the rank. I literally wrote down before the ad break saying like, oh, of course, another person that goes first and no one steps forward because of the first person. And I had to delete all that because someone stepped forward, which is I'm actually surprised. So I actually somewhat rated Liberty for stepping forward. Like that's pretty ballsy. First one off. But first thing, I think he's a nice guy. I think he's confident. I think he's funny.
He's not the best though.
I get
He's not
Anton vibes from him. Do you get Anton vibes from him?
kind of, but
Like, I
he
feel like he's
seems
the shorter boy, even though he's not short, but he's the shortest out of all of them.
yeah.
Who likes to crack a joke.
But
Like decent talk.
looks wise, he's the. I think he's the worst.
No,
Looks
I
wise.
disagree.
Oh, okay.
I disagree.
Yeah, our first disagreement. All right.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
think he's the worst. I think he's near the bottom on looks wise, even though he's still a good looking bloke.
yeah, I mean everyone here is
That's
good.
so sad.
What is
Here I
this?
am standing behind my screen. Oh god, yeah.
No,
Like,
but
I think he's
I'm
similar. Like he can be
I'm
forgetful.
not a fan.
Not a fan.
He's not my least favorite, but he's at the bottom for me. I don't know why. I'm just not feeling him. Just not feeling him.
Fair enough. I think to be honest, spoiler alert. I think pretty much all the guys I like, bar one.
I'm interested. I think I know who it is, but we'll wait.
But it's not like I don't like the guy, but I got weird vibes. But anyway,
Okay.
move on to the next guy. Aaron. Thoughts on Aaron?
Oh, love Aaron. Love him. I think he's chill. Like what he said, he's chill, he's cool,
From
he's
London,
easygoing.
the luxury events host, hey?
Yeah. I mean, I like him. I think he's not gonna get off pretty soon. Like I think he's not gonna connect well with because his personality is like very mellow. To start off with, he might not enjoy the season a lot, but I think once you get to know him, he'll be good. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. He's the one that's probably my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
I like him. I like Aaron.
Mainly because I just get bad vibes. I think he's a cheeky guy. I think he's, like he's decent, but I think, like he said in his intro, he always said like, now I get told a lot that I'm arrogant, but maybe I think that just people think it's because I've got I'm confident, but it comes
See,
off as arrogance. I see the arrogance. I don't see the confidence. I think he's full of
I
himself.
I don't see the arrogance. All I see is him being confident. That's okay.
All right. Fair enough.
I'll let you know.
I feel like he thinks he is all that, especially when two girls step forward and he picks someone who didn't step forward. That just showed his intent straight off, even though I don't blame him. Like, it's up to you. Like, that's not something I'm thinking. But
he picked
that's
Shannon.
the first thing straight off.
For him.
Yeah, fair play. But I don't know. I just feel like, especially like when he talked to Shannon and everything. I don't know. I just get bad vibes. He's my least favorite by quite some margin in the guys.
I feel like he's gonna grow up. He's gonna grow on me very quickly.
He might grow on me as well. I think we didn't really see much of him in that first episode.
Yeah, but I see. I get the opposite. I get good vibes from him. I get more of like an OV kind of vibe. Just chill, relax.
I didn't really like Obi that much too at the beginning either. He grew on me though. He grew on me though. So
okay, all right. Who's next?
Obi didn't seem up himself. This guy seems up himself. But anyway, we'll move on. We're going to be talking about him all day.
Yeah.
Next guy's Hugo.
He's the teacher.
24-year-old from Hampshire.
His name is Hugo Hammond. H.
The
teacher. Yeah, his name is Hugo Hammond.
Hugo Hammond. Yeah, HH.
Yeah. He's the nicest guy on the thing, on the villa.
Yeah,
I think.
Which I think could get him in a bit of trouble.
Yep.
Just because he has who's that contestant that got booted out early last time? Not last time, two seasons ago with Molly Mason.
Dude, I can't remember, dude. Like,
to be fair though,
Callum? Was it Callum?
Callum.
Yeah.
He has Callum vibes to me, Like behind the scenes, he's a really funny guy. Like he's probably the nicest one out of the bunch. But like he has, that's not good for TV, as much as I probably will get along with him the most out of all of them.
Yeah, but I think his partnership with he's coupled up with Sharon. I think that's going to be a good for him because Sharon's so out there. There'll be a lot of screen time for Hugo.
That's true. Yeah, to be fair, he probably got one of the most amount of screen times on any guy in that first
Yeah.
episode. So that's what I thought. Like, he gave me those vibes at the beginning, but he got a lot of screen time. So maybe, he probably got a fair bit of fans from that. But yeah, I said his intro where he's like a half stand, where he came up with the half stand rather than a
Yeah.
one night stand, a half night stand. I was like, that's not something you should be proud of, mate. Like, you shouldn't be happy about that. Imagine being one of the kids that he teaches, seeing that. I'd have been
it's
like,
Mr. Hammonds.
Mr. Hammonds, the half stand man guy. I was like, but I said he seems like a really nice bloke. So yeah, he's probably the nicest out of all of them. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll see where he goes from there. Next one is Toby.
Toby.
The
I like-
hashtag United player himself.
Yeah. That's Spencer. That's his thing, isn't it?
Spencer FC, yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I like Toby. He's probably up there with my favorites.
Yep,
Toby.
same. Maybe it's because I already had that backing. Feel like we already knew him or was looking forward to seeing him on the show.
Oh, I didn't know he was going to be on this show. I had never met him. Like, I had no idea. Yeah, but he seems a lot like he seems fun. Like, he seems really immature, but he seems fun.
Yeah.
Just a fun guy to hang around with. Maybe not a relationship, but
yeah,
I like Toby. Toby's good.
Yeah, annoyingly stole bloody Faye.
Oh,
I was like, why is everyone doing this? Stop stealing her. What's going on? I was getting so frustrated. I was like, ugh, I'm already frustrated at this show. But yeah, I like him. I really like him. Once again, didn't really see a lot of him that first episode, but I felt like his partnership with Kaz is actually good. Like, it's either they're going to be friend zoning each other, or it's actually going to be. I think it might take off.
I think it's going to be
early prediction, but they seem to click really well. But we'll get on the couples in a second. But yeah, I think I think it's decent on the horizon. Now, last but not least, for the men and for all the contestants, for now, is Brad.
I hate him. I do not like him.
Ooh.
I hate.
You're kidding me. You've got to be kidding me, right? What?
Yes.
What is wrong with you?
Dude, his chat is so dead. Like, he's so boring. Like, he comes up and he's like, "You're right. Yeah. You're right. Yeah."
I think
that's
he's
it.
just shy, dude.
Nah, he got shy. He's not. He's got nothing going for him. Nah, I do not like Brad. Brad's probably the
gotta be kidding me. Literally, this is what I wrote down. Oh my god, his eyes, the most attractive guy by far. My god,
yeah.
crazy. Still picked the worst chick. What is going on with these guys?
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. He's the best looking guy out of the lot. His teeth is incredible.
I couldn't believe when he walked in. I'm like, what the? Like, even the missus next to me, I think, was falling for him.
but he's good looks, but he's the worst guy. Like, he's got dead chat. He can't do anything. He just comes up when he's like, "You're right." Yeah, he's got nothing. He's so boring. Like, I don't know. He's good looking, but he's got nothing, dude.
I just don't think we've got enough screen time to him, dude. I feel like Faye is such a dead person to talk to as well, where she just wants to talk about herself, and that's the only person you really saw talking to was with her, and she's like rolling his eyes at him already, and I'm like, oh my god, what a bitch.
No. He's good looking. He's got a good accent as well. The accent's really
the accent, dude. I was like, this guy is literally. How has he not had sex since 2019? Like, I understand they're in a lockdown, but Jesus, he just has to step out the door.
But I don't like him. I think he's just got maybe it's the Molly May situation.
I feel like it's. Don't like him is very strong. Is he your least favorite on the entire show?
No, Faye is. After Faye is Brad.
Wow, that's crazy to me.
I think it might be like a bit of a Molly May situation for me. Like, everyone else likes him, but I don't. But I think he's got bad vibes about him. Don't like him.
Bad vibes.
Bad vibes, and he's just dead. Can't do anything.
All right.
We'll see what everyone else thinks.
Yeah, we'll see.
I might get hate for it.
I hope you do. Bring hate. Wow, I'm actually shocked with that. Hey, it could be a big call, mate. Maybe I might hate him next week. Who knows? All right. So we've gone through the couples, not couples. We've gone through the contestants. We've sort of touched on the couples here and there.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the strongest couple from the first episode, from the first day?
So do you want me to go through the couples again? So Brad was with Faye.
So we got
Toby.
Brad with Faye. What are your thoughts on Brad and Faye straight away? We already sort of touched on it. I think it's dead in the water, that one. I don't really like her.
I don't think it's going anywhere.
No, God, no.
It might go anywhere because they're both similar, but I just don't like that couple. If I had to vote two people off, it'd be those two with a bullet, just straight up.
Well, okay. So who do you think? So say they won't be a couple at the end of the week.
Okay.
Who do you think? Because, as we know, at the end of the episode, spoilers, a girl comes in. So there's too many girls, not too many guys. So who do you think Brad will be with at the end of the week?
I think he'll still be with Faye. I do think that.
I highly doubt it.
I think he'll be with Faye.
Because who's picking? Are the guys picking?
Yes.
There's too many. That's right. I don't think he's feeling the vibes with her. I think he'll switch.
See, because in the chat he said his type is dark hair, dark eyes, which is Shannon, and he said, but as soon as he walked in, his eyes straight away went to
because she was wearing blue, dude.
Yeah.
And now he knows the personality behind that, and he said he's a very much a personality guy.
But he said no. He said he liked it. He said he was vibing well with Faye. So I was
and that was the first time, and then the second time he's like, eh. And she said he just talks around in circles. So I don't think that's going to last very long. I would say they stop talking to each other and mutually agree not to be with each other within a first couple of days. I think he is going to gun for Shannon. Your girl.
I think Shannon's going to gun for someone else. That's my prediction. Let me take down this. Let me take down these notes for you. Just looking at the predictions, all right?
All right. Okay. So I'm going to say this is early predictions, but we'll talk about Brad and Shannon at the end of the week. That's what I'm saying.
He's not with Faye, but with
Shannon.
Okay.
Brad and Shannon.
Okay.
Now I'm going to go through all mine first. All right. So I got Brad with Shannon. Now Toby and Kaz, I see that staying. I think they both get along quite well. They both haven't really talked much smack about each other. They both seem to be enjoying where it's going. So I think Toby and Kaz will stay a couple. Now, this all could change with this new Chloe chick. Who knows what she's going to bring to the table? Yeah. But this is after the first episode. Audience, just so everyone knows. All right, next one. I think Aaron will end up with. Actually, let me come back to Aaron. I don't like Aaron. Hugo.
Yeah.
I think Hugo will. Oh, that's a tough one, you know? That is a tough one. This new chick brings all sorts of goodies in. Like, Faye wants a fiery person, and Hugo's obviously not that. And Aaron could be that. Oh, but this new chick really throws in a curveball, I'll tell you what. I'm going to say, but even though Jake said at the end of the episode he's not having that instant click, I think he'll give it a go. I think Jake will stay with Liberty, even though I think this new chick will really turn Jake's head. That's my prediction too. This new chick comes in, I think it's going to be mainly Jake that's going to be interested. But I think he will stay with Liberty. Oh, God. Maybe he will change. He's going to be the one that I think if anyone changes and flips to the new chick, it's going to be him. But I'm going to say sticks with Liberty. I think Aaron will go with the new girl, and I think Hugo will stay with Sharon.
So you're thinking Faye's going to get out first round?
Is she out? No, she's just left without... There's no one out for like 2 weeks, is there?
Yeah. So I don't know. So Faye's going to be the one without.
Faye is going to be the one that's left on her own, even though she had 3 guys after her at the beginning. That's my opinion after the first episode.
So this is where I differ. I think Brad and Faye are going to stick together for at least this week.
Okay.
I think they're going to be together. So let me write down my predictions so that I'm not proven wrong.
Okay. So you're saying Brad and Faye to stay. Oh.
Yeah. That's a bar.
Right. What about Toby and Kaz?
let me come back to them later. I think, like I said, I think Jake and Lib. No, here's what I'm gonna say. I think just to be different, I'm gonna go Jake and Chloe. Jake and then you go.
Ah, damn you, dude.
I think Jake and Chloe.
Yeah,
All right,
that's so
Jake and
fair.
Chloe.
Yeah.
All right. Here's my thing. I know Aaron and Faye
See,
are going to be together.
that's a good shout too. That's so good. That's literally the thing I was saying. If Jake was gonna go, I think Aaron will be with Faye and Jake will be with the new chick. Yep. That'd be the only two changes I would consider changing in mine.
So here's the situation. I think Brad. I think there's going to be a triangle between Aaron, Brad, and Faye. Okay. So
Aaron,
because Brad
Brad,
and Faye and Faye.
and Faye.
Yeah, that triangle right there. And I think there's going to be a triangle for Hugo, Sharon, and Shan.
Who? Shannon.
Shannon. Yeah. I've already given her pet names.
Do you
So
really
good.
think Shannon's gonna go for Hugo?
I think so. I
But
do think that.
really, she's normally. I don't know
I
about
have a
that, dude. I don't know.
I have a vibe, dude. I have a feeling this is going to happen because they were talking about it, and this may be really good directing or producing, but the cut back straight from Hugo to Shannon was like, oh, something could happen, you know. So that's my situation. Even though there's two couples and two threesomes
Oh, threesomes.
in my prediction,
Jeez.
I don't care about anything else. That's all. That's all the people I care about. I think they're gonna be the core group of what's gonna happen next week or this week. Am I missing anyone? Liberty. Yeah,
So
I think Liberty's gonna
Liberty's
go
going to be
down.
left on her own. Yep, that's fair enough.
I think Liberty's gonna go.
So who did Shannon pair up with?
It's gonna be a triangle. Shannon, Sharon, Hugo.
Yeah, but they need to be end up with someone at the end.
It depends on who wins the fight. I think.
Oh, hold on, man. You need a prediction right here. Come on. We're not saying just triangles, dude, and leaving it up in the air. You need to pick who's going to be with who at the end of the week.
Let me go. Okay. I think Hugo and Sharon, they're gonna stick it out.
Yep, I agree.
And I'll go Aaron and Faye and Brad and Shannon. Even though
Brad and Shannon.
even though I think Brad
The person
and Faye,
I said, and you just slated me for it.
I know, but I think Aaron and Faye are a better match than Brad and Faye.
Yeah.
But even though I hate Brad and I love Shannon, it's just
Power couple, mate. Righty, I'll tell you what, on the horizon. So the changes that you made, other than with like different to me, was the exact two I was thinking. So whoever
Probably.
Aaron was with and whoever Jake is with, that's literally the two. So Jake with the new girl, Aaron and Faye. Meanwhile, I said Aaron to stick with Liberty. Sorry, Jake to stick with Liberty and Aaron with the new chick. See that's the two I would consider changing. The rest I'm pretty confident on, bar the big call being Brad and Shannon. But we'll see. This is first day vibes. So much could happen next episode, and we could look back at this and laugh. Like there's probably when this comes out, the second episode will be out.
Yeah.
And people are going to be laughing at us for this prediction, no doubt.
I can't remember. I think we did the Australia one, and we said Jared and Cassie were going to go, and the next episode, as soon as he came out,
The next episode,
they were just like, nah, it's not working. It's not working.
God.
Yeah.
We're like, what? Yeah, look, we're notoriously bad at this, so take all our predictions with a grain of salt. I think
That's the one.
Yeah. All right. Last little thing I want to go through before we wrap it up is I want to go through the few events that happened at night. It's only a couple.
Okay.
First thing, this is my opinion when we went through. So that was all the first opinions to me. The first 20 minutes of the show, we got introduced to them and who they chatted with, etc. Now the night comes along. They're all dancing, having a good old time. They go off for their separate chats. To me, controversially, I think Shannon seems quite boring. Like, maybe it's because she's not vibing with Aaron. Maybe she's not vibing with Aaron, and that's fair enough. Because I don't blame her, because Aaron's a dick. But
No, you can't. Hang on, you just disrespected both my favorites. You can't do that. No, you can't do
But the
that.
chat was so dead between them, dude. It was the deadest
Hang
thing
on.
alive, mate. They're literally talking, and they're both like, "Yeah, the vibes are off. Like, not
Hang
really
on. Wait a
liking each
minute. Wait a
other."
minute.
But I said maybe the chat was dead because Aaron is just a bit too boring as well. He's too chill. He wants them to talk rather than him, and he wants to be the light, like the guy in the light.
Hang on. You
So
think
maybe
that
that's why. Maybe that's not because they're a good match. Maybe I'm being too harsh on Shannon. I don't think I'm being too harsh on Aaron, but I
you
may have been
think
too
that?
hard on Shannon because the chat is dead. If you thought Brad's chat was dead, their chat was dead.
No, I was just
They
looking
had
at
nothing. They had nothing. It
No.
was the deadest thing I've ever seen in my life.
If you think that chat's dead, Brad's was like 10
No, it
times worse,
wasn't, dude.
dude.
At least they're
It's
talking to
so
each other.
terrible.
Shannon and Aaron's chat was just like, "Oh yeah, it's going
Yeah,
well."
but
Yeah,
no,
Mm,
that's because there's nothing between them. Like Brad and Fed,
exactly.
Brad and
That's
Fed,
what I
there's something
said. I
between
said
them.
that.
But Brad's is worse because they've got something and he
No, they
still
don't.
can't
They
do
don't have
anything about it.
anything.
Yes,
Faye's not
they
interested at all, and
do.
Brad's like, she's good looks wise.
What? I think we watched two completely different episodes.
Mate, I think so too. Did you not? I want you to rewatch that part back when they sat down at the night and they talk through, and then the clip after it, Shannon says, "Yeah, he's just not my type." Blah 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 blah
Yeah,
blah.
that's fine.
That's
That's fine.
exactly.
That's
I said
fine.
that. I said because maybe I literally said maybe it's because Aaron is too boring and they're not a great match. Maybe that's why she came
No,
off as boring. But to me, that was dead.
it's because he's a model and he said I don't like. She said I don't like models. That's why
Did she
she
say that
doesn't
to
like him.
him? She
Yeah,
said
I know. She said she said that to the camera. Sorry, and she said
exactly.
that and she
One of
said
the
that to
chicks.
the other girls. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why the chat's there because she's not interested in at all.
Mm,
That's
mm,
why.
mm, righto. Mm.
Brad and Faye, they're interested, but Brad's got nothing, dude. Nah, man, Brad's just not good. No.
Right. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Like, I like Shannon. I like her, but
And
I just
Shannon's
thought
not
that was
the
dead. I thought that was absolutely dead, dude. So, well, we'll
yeah.
see where that goes. But
All right, okay.
that's our predictions for now. Now, the last thing I wanted to go through was, they had their the drawing out of the hat game where they
Yeah.
had to do all those little challenges.
Mhm.
Poor old Jake was pretty jealous of Toby having to lick those toes.
He took a video.
The toe man, and he took a video of it, and he said that's hilarious. And I was like, oh god, what is he going to do with
That's not
that? What
that's
is
not
he going to do with
hilarious.
that video later?
That's pretty sus.
Yeah, that was sus. They had to be fair, Faye and was it Brad's? They made out, didn't they?
Yeah.
They went at it. To be fair to them.
Mhm. That's why we're like, oh, they're gonna be good.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. Yeah, nothing really else was really surprising. Bit awkward between Sharon and Hugo. I just think they're like brother sister vibe. That's what I'm getting from
But
them.
it's nah, man. If you looked at what happened at the challenge, it was anything but awkward.
He was sucking on his ear, and then that was it. It was very uncomfortable. I really think they're just going to be friends and they're going to try and find each other people.
Yeah.
That's why I see that going. I think they'll stay coupled up though this week.
It's not gonna be a couple. Yeah. I think Hugo will go for Shan, but
Yeah,
or Shan will
maybe.
go for Hugo, but I think Sharon and Hugo are just gonna be like a friends thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And then the last thing that happened before the end of the episode, we've sort of touched on, was I got a text. Boys,
It's a voice message.
Voice message. I've never seen that before. It's not even a text; it was a voice message. I got a voice message. Doesn't have the same. Now she had had a little flirtatious voice on, and she was talking to all the boys. Now, let me just. I was a little bit confused. I want to make sure I got this right. Could more than one boy come to see her?
I
Or
think
did they
so.
have to pick one boy? Because I got the vibe that more than one could go. Whoever wanted to go could go.
That's what I did. That's what I got. So
Okay.
She said, "Which one of you guys, you boys, want to come?" So I thought, if there's 4 people that want to go,
They all
let's all go down to the beach. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, one more little I guess, prediction, even though this will be out by the time the second episode is out. But we
Yep.
swear to you, this is after the first episode. We don't know. Who do you think is going to go to see? Or do you think all the boys are going to go just so it doesn't seem so sus? Or do you think that's worse?
Look, I think Aaron's going to go.
Oh, shock. Shock on Aaron. Oh, shock.
Because
But he's
obviously,
fooling himself.
no, he's not. Because he's not fooling things. If he's not feeling it, why is he staying back? He's
Yeah,
going.
it's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
And
They're both not feeling it, so.
I think Jake's going to go as well.
Yeah, I think Hugo will go.
I don't think Hugo will go. I think Hugo will stay.
Really? So you think it's just going to
Yeah.
be Aaron and Jake?
Aaron, Jake, and I think it's just going to
Hope
be
it won't
Jake.
go.
Toby
I
won't
think
go.
it'll be Aaron, Jake, and Hugo. Even though Hugo's overly nice, I feel like they both know that's going nowhere.
I don't think he was going to go.
I think he'll go. But we'll see. Or maybe no one goes. Maybe they're all gentlemen.
I'll give you $50 if that happens.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. And yeah, well, that's about it with our predictions and our first episode back. It's been a good chatting with you, mate. Tell you what,
Good chat.
it's good to be back. It's good to be back.
It is. I mean, it's good to actually talk about this, as opposed to just not having anything and just thinking about the show coming back. But now it's actually back.
Yeah.
And it's
Here's
good.
the road to COVID hopefully going out the window and seeing a lot more entertaining TV.
I'm excited. This is going to be a good season.
Yeah, I've got good vibes for the season. We're going to get through the whole season. I know this.
I've already got two favorites anyway, so
yeah.
I mean,
one of them's dead. But all right.
I've got two favorite girls and two favorite boys, so it's just two of each.
Okay. All right. We'll see how that goes then. We'll see how if you're.
Trust me, they'll be there next week. They'll be there next week.
Well, everyone's going to be there next week, dude. No one's getting eliminated, so.
We don't know that.
I'm really certain. There's no way someone's going to leave in the first week. They're just going to be on their own for a week, and then another guy's going to, two guys are going to come in, and then it's going to be eliminated.
Callum got kicked out the first week.
Oh yeah, maybe he did. Maybe it's because it was a bit boring. But anyway, we're going off track. Thank you very much for listening. If you're listening to us on YouTube, which is probably will be out on YouTube, please be sure to give us a like, comment if you've got any opinions or questions. If there's any questions you've got to ask or topics you want us to cover, please just pop it down in the comment section below. We can cover it.
Chuck us an email.
Chuck us an email. Email will be in the description. Follow us on Talk by the Daybed on Twitter. We got a Twitter account, don't we? It's been so long, mate.
It won't be Talks by the Daybed. It'll be JL Podcast.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Talks by the Daybed is our podcast series, and JL Podcast is our podcast.
Our channel.
Right. Yep. No worries. Forgot about that. It's been so long. I don't know what we're doing.
We've got plans.
Yeah, it's going off. All right. Be sure to follow us. Be sure to get tuned. Weekly episodes. Maybe a sprinkle of maybe another one in there now and then. We'll see how we go on time. But be sure, stay tuned. Keep your eye out. And I can't wait to have another chat with you, mate, by the daybed.
Let's go.
Let's get it. Later.
Yeah.